Bing bong bum bum yum bum bum bum. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're here. We're alive. And we're stopping that for now because that's gonna be what we're gonna be hearing for a while. Hello, welcome everyone. Today we are going to kick things off, trying to get some transitions and overall just making it a bit more of a song and less of a loop. So, we are going to mix things up. We're going to add some rises. We're going to add some ending off bits. I have some plans, but we're going to see where it ends up by the end of today. Stream. Okay. Do we want a bit more of a build-up as we swing into that? Dun 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 dun. Boom 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 bee dee bee dee boo boo bee bee boo 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 doo doo doo. Okay, now whether we need a transition bit here. So, because I did end up making a completely separate bit, which I'm trying to remember. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Oh, yep. Which doesn't sound that nice, and I don't like it too much, but I like the transition. Okay. But yeah, I think we can take an idea from that and make it better. Improve upon it. Have it actually fit in with something. We can have that be the start. I think that'll work. So we're going to split. Split. And I've split all of them somehow. I didn't know I could do that, but we're fine. We'll have that be the start. It can be a little bit of an intro. Then we can select all and we're going to shimmy it. Shimmy it all the way down here so we have plenty of space for an intro. No, that's not where we want it, you fucko. And we can do that. I think one, yeah, make it a full bar. No, that sounds a bit too much. I want to jump at you. I want it to be unexpected. Then we want some automation because we just want a high pass, which means we'll get some ozone. Do I need to? I can probably just automate the EQ. The fun thing is figuring out how I get the envelope there. Let's figure it out together, shall we? Let's get this done. We're gonna add some. Oh, be able to hear? Is it a bit too soft? It might just be very quiet. Can you hear it now? Hot fire streams. I did make it a bit softer earlier as I was like blending everything in, so I'm guessing it might have just made it a bit too soft. Should be better now. I'm seeing a lot more happening now. Okay, it's popping up a bit more on the mixing on OBS now, so it should be able to... I don't want it to overpower everything. Yay! Thank you very much. I appreciate you pointing that out. Okay, now let's get some... yes, I do my own sound design and everything as well. I enjoy making silly sounds and Foley and little bits, messing around with samples. It's very fun. I'm mostly messing around with Massive at the moment and just figuring out the ins and outs of how to like make groovy little bits. Ow. I do really want to get Serum at some point because Serum looks really fun. How do I get the little shenanigans? Okay. Oh god. We don't want oscillator. We want to get the EQ. Does it have EQ specifically for it? It's got inserts, master effects, bypass, wet delta. What do we want? Where is it sat? What exactly are you called, my tiny button friend? FX 1, 2, and EQ. I haven't tried Vital. Yeah, I'd love to walk you through what I'm doing in my design shenanigans. It's mostly just fuck around and find out with LFOs and envelopes. But yeah, Vital sounds really cool. I shall make a note and I shall check it out. That seems like a very fun thing. Let's open a thing. Vital synth. Ooh. Spectral warping wavetable synth. I like it. I'm immediately going to get it after this. But yeah, at the moment I'm currently just messing around with leads and trying to automate like some filters to get the intro to be a bit more interesting. I'm trying to just set up the EQ here in the corner to like bypass or not right now. I'm still relatively new in Reaper, and I'm trying to figure out where all the things are. We don't want that one. We don't care about those. Oscillator, feedback, filter, insert. It'll be after the effects. FX2, inserts. Bypass gain. Can I just get the EQ? Yes, I'm using Reaper. I used to use Cubase, but I had Elements 9.5, and I haven't updated for a while, and I couldn't really afford to jump up to the later ones, and it was giving me so much crap with verifying plugins and everything. So I ended up switching to Reaper since it's the updates are coming in free and it's compatible with almost everything. So external VSTs are now my jam, and I just like adding to it that way because it's got everything that I can do, sidechaining and all the basic stuffs. EQ, we found it. Is there an EQ bypass? Can I turn it off? Shelf boost, frequency boost. Can I not turn it off? EQ on off. Here we are. This is what we want. So we want that active, and then we also want EQ low. We just want the EQ peak frequency. We don't want any boosting. I don't think this EQ is going to do what I want. FL. I mean, FL's decent. I remember FL was my introduction. I got a demo of it years ago, when I was still in like high school, and I messed around with it a bit, and I couldn't figure out like how to get it off the beat track to actually switch to like MIDI or anything. And I just had fun messing around with like drum beats and like setting up random things. But yeah, FL's a decent one. For depending on what you're trying to do with it. What kind of stuff do you do? Do you do like your own sound design and things, or do you also just mess around with like um, synths and whatever? What am I doing? What happens if I change you? Boop, boop. Yeah. Nope. Boop. Nope. 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 Yes. Nope. Yes. Are you set to read right? Yeah. Oh, it's just whether it's on or off. It's currently off. That's why. Schaefer's silly. Trongle's silly. This doesn't sound like it's making difference. Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. I guess we'll have to use external EQ. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with FL as a DAW, really. It's got as long as it's fulfilling your needs and everything, it's fine. Because yeah, I'm not sure how good FL's like orchestral type stuff or composition tools are. But yeah, I kind of like an all-in-one, which is why Cubase was really good for me when I was using it, and I do miss having all the orchestration stuff. Hello, the flatmates are screaming. So let's add an ozone. Oh. Ooh, that's super sick. Like I love electrical orchestral type stuff. I think it's because FL has kind of the lowest. Oh, Ableton, yeah. Ableton is the most popular DAW at the moment by far, just because of like how versatile it is. I've also messed around with it. It seems really nice. All the plugins seem like all the bass plugins look really nice, and you really don't need too much beyond that unless you're just like adding flavor. But I like making things difficult for myself and trying alternative ones. Reaper also just let me have like a free trial for like 3 months, which made it easier to like get into. And it does the WinRAR thing, or where please pay us money. You've decided to use our product, and we're going to revoke your trial license. Haha, no, close window, keeps using. Which is fun. I mean, yes, Reaper's a bit more do-it-yourself. Like genuine, you have to set up everything a lot more manually. The user interface isn't nearly as nice. Cubase was also a similar type thing. It's just a shit ton of tools that you kind of need to figure out how to manage all of them. Uh, I have been accused of being a masochist repeatedly. But yeah, I tend to pick the more difficult way to do things just because I'm built different, is the excuse I give myself. What was I looking for? I was looking for EQ, so we want ozone. But I find that I learn a lot more about stuff when I throw myself in the deep end. So like trying to figure out like how to automate in Reaper, which I actually really like how Reaper set up their automation, like how you can add everything. The hierarchy for folders and everything is really nice. The way it does like FX chains and other stuff is really cool and intuitive once you figure it out. It's all just like slotting into things, and it all just works top to bottom on how it's applied. It just doesn't look nice like other DAWs. But yeah, it's not as confusing as it's made out to be. What do we want? We want a high, which means I don't want a shelf. I want a We want a brick wall. Let pass. Brick wall. Okay, yeah. I think starting from low and then just... I've been listening to the song for fucking ages, and I just want it done right now. Just try to power through. But yeah, is there any particular reason you chose FL, or was it mostly just convenience? What am I looking for? Oh, there's so many things to do. Go away, massive. Ozone. EQ frequency 1. I'm guessing that's the one I've got at the moment. Is that the one I've got at the moment? Are you number one at the moment? One at the moment. Do you number yourselves? I'm gonna assume yes. So we're gonna delete. No, well, delete didn't work. So we're gonna click. Na 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 na. Bada bada. Bada 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 doo. So I'm gonna start this around here. Then we'll do it slowly. So wherever that is now, we're going to then go trim. We're going to find the thing. We're going to go not stereo main frequency, EQ stereo main frequency 1 active. Correct? Maybe? Yeah, that's very fair. Ableton has been getting a lot of love recently. I think the fact it was so versatile when it came out, even if it was ugly, just a lot of people liked the versatility of it. I need to figure out. But yeah, Ableton I completely get as like a level up from that. But overall, the door isn't nearly as important as to like what you're trying to achieve, because in the end, a door is just a tool, and I can kind of, as long as I can plug in a synth and I can automate stuff, it's fun. I can do things. So I'm guessing you want to make a bit more wubs, seeing as you have the basis in trap and electronic type stuff. What am I doing? Where am I moving things? This, you. Wonk. Wonk. Yink. Uppies. That's pretty cool. I don't need that though. We want you to then be bypassed after this. So you sit there, then trim, and then we bypass. Immediately afterwards. I have the same thing. Of just all my stuff kind of just turns into video game OST type stuff, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, it would be nice to kind of diversify a little bit. But I'm kind of leaning into that almost, of like all my stuff sounding very video gamey. Like this thing, it sounds like a boss fight straight out of fucking Undertale. Coffee, life juice. I need a nice transition for here. Do we come up with a new bit in between? I need a transition of some kind, of some variety. Boom, 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 boom. I could automate the gain, give it a bit more. I'm kind of just trying to give it a bit more dynamics in terms of things. That's actually very smart. I will look into that. I will work on that fancy little thing after. Figured out what I'm doing here. We will. No. 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 Control M. Nope. Nope. Bring it back. What is the mute item? Mute item is what hotkey? Mute. Isn't it just Alt M? Okay, it's just Alt M. Okay, cool. Then we will also split U2. Alt M. And then we can add the just cut out some wow. The gain's a good idea though. I will get to it. I promise. Oh, too loud. I don't know if I like that synth. Even though it's exactly the same. Let's unmute you for 2 seconds, because I also need to move you just in case. See how you sound. Oh. Yeah, you're the one that I made a lot softer, because I wanted to do a bit more background stuff with you. Oh, I love that. That's fun. Okay, so got Massive here. In terms of just like what I've got going on with the synth, there's not too much going on. I have some small reverb just to add a bit more effects. I've thrown down the volume just because Massive really likes being very loud, and balancing is hell. And the main thing affecting the volume, I believe, is the bit crush. Why is everything so soft? Or is it just the filter? But I've essentially got two... What happens if I mute one? Got a basic pan. And then I've got like a tremolo using 2 LFOs. So, Massive is great because it gives you a lot of envelopes and things to automate all sorts of variation in the sounds that you're creating. It gives you plenty of LFOs, and you can always switch them out for different types of things. So like, that's presets. I don't want preset. That's presets. You can set it to be also performers or steppers. So you don't necessarily need to... I am using a triangle sine wave, a polysaw 2, and square saw, which honestly I'm not great at distinguishing all of them. I'm keeping them all on spectrum. None of them are like plus or minus bend, which I still vaguely understand. Everything's only going through to filter 1, which is then going through a comb, which has some pitch shenanigans going on. What do you do? Oh, that adds like pulsing. Then they're going through a comb filter, which is then going through insert 1. How is it being routed? Routing. Yeah, so it's first doing the filter, then it's doing the insert, so it's doing the bit crushing, then it's doing insert 2, which I believe I have disabled right now, and then it's got no feedback. That's happening before the amp or pan, which is up here, and then in the amp and panning, there's LFOs being applied to make it wibble wobble, in this one at least. I'm not using the synth at any point at the moment. I'm just trying to see if I can use it as a nice little synthy bit. Because yeah, for the waves, I don't have any like technical approach for how I use them. I think of a general sound that I kind of want, whether it's a softer type of sine or a more harsh saw wave, and you are able to set up an ARP, but it requires a lot more work. Let me see if I can figure it out. So this is the synth just under it, which is doing pretty similar things. You could automate pitch to be linked to the stepper, and you could have it go based on certain things. So you could have a frequency shifter, and you could take a stepper. Let's just open up a random. Let's just add a new massive. Why not? See if we can't get something. So we'll turn off all oscillators. So we've only got a sine. Where's my sines? Sine triangle. We'll stick with that. And it's still recording from the other one, which we don't want. So we've got this, we have a stepper, we can up the steppers, and we can have this linked to pitch. And you can have it be however much of a cycle you want. I think I'm figuring it out. Why are those connected? Then we have the stepper apply to a filter, which could be a comb, I guess, and we could just have the pitch scale. And I want this to have a different rate. Why are you starting there, friend? It doesn't have any like built-in ARP settings. You'd have to set them up yourself, which there are. Like Massive comes with a shit ton of presets, which you can use as examples. Let's see if I can find one. Massive Factory, Octave Buzzer. Have they got an ARP? Synth pad, boat strings, percussion. Synth lead. Do you have any arpeggiated things? ARP tweaker. Is there something in the background? I can't tell. I'm hearing something. You can somehow set up this, which, yeah, so they're using a stepper, they've got a performer, which automates some other things. God, they've got some fucking insane setup. They've got a tube effects, they've got a delay to add extra bits, they've got a band pass, a band reject, which is affected by cutoff, and all sorts. It's pretty much just full programming, which is very intense, But it is very satisfying when you can make something like... Because I think the dude that made this is very proud that he made a whole little bit like this. You could probably set it up so that it only pushes up pitch based on the performer or based on the step, which seems simple enough. I don't know if I want to try right now. Because that'll just put me on a whole tangent and take me away from what I'm what I'm trying to work on at the moment. But yeah, I'm sure I don't know if there'll be a tutorial somewhere, but it'll be fun to mess around with. I live by the idea of fuck around and find out, especially for sound design, because that's how you get the coolest sounds of making weird shit and then wondering, oh, that's a thing I can do. And at any point, if you're trying to make a new thing and you look back and go like, oh, I can use this that I had before. It's fun. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm a lecturer. I think it's just because not many people ask me how I do things. Okay, I found that... I like how it sounds. Hey! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Why does that work? How did you've helped me find just a dumb thing that works with it. Alright. There. Noises. That is true. This is just a factory preset in Massive. I'm still wondering how to like transition. Yeah, it's a good shout. An ARP would be very good in here. Not you. And don't want you selected right now. You sound nice, and it annoys me how good you sound. I'm wondering if I should like throw in any weird things. Ah! Okay, Cymatics, thank you. Stay there. My brain is coming up stinky. Dun, 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 dun. If I made this more of a bit more... Oh, I've also got them It's fucking reduced in the actual mix. That's why it's so quiet. Where are you? Here you are. Oh, apparently I don't. I've only reduced you in... The ARP is a good idea. But the thing is, like, the main bit isn't really my issue at the moment. I can add how I could keep adding things to that forever. My main thing is just transitioning. It's always been my weak point of just like I'm not good at like switching over to things without just doing the basic. Oh, here's a loop. Slowly adding layers. I want to actually have like bridges that are dynamic and different. I'm trying to improve and get better. And it's annoying because I have to think and be creative. Who has time for that? Not you. You. Where is my coffee? I need the thinking juice. Let's see where it goes. This also just sounds a bit... Is it because of you? What's 6? 6 is the LFO. You're unmuted. Muted again. Add to a chord 1 note per measure. That's cool. It's a fun one. It definitely works a lot. That's definitely a very orchestral type thing to do, of just like... slowly adding layers to it. And that is a bit more dynamic than everything in it. I want to reduce the distortion on this a bit. Let's add that back. Oh, that's not even on. Why am I not hearing it? That's a lot of feedback. Ooh, bubbles. Oh yeah, before I mess around too much with anything, I know this isn't being used currently. But I haven't saved this as a preset, and I don't want to get rid of it just yet. We will save a new version while we're waiting. Be safe, non-destructive creation environment. That way you can always go back. So we want filters on. We want to turn phaser off, because the phaser's annoying me a bit. I want a bit more... I don't like the square. I'm switching it. We don't want the saw. Let's go for a chrome. What if I fuck around with the position? What if I just throw an LFO on there? See if I notice. I'm not noticing. Could also just mess around with pitch. Ooh. A little bit of like slight variation in the pitch with an LFO is actually really nice. Very pretty, very spacey. It's like electricity right now. It's probably a bit too panning. Can even change the wave. Yeah. Ooh. This is I've gone on a tangent again. I'm not gonna finish this fucking song. Let's take that off. Add some reverb. Or chorus. Chorus could be interesting. No, chorus is not interesting. Reverb. This is just another dreaming thing. I'm making another one. What happens if I up the... Let's check the routing. Where's the feedback going right now? Nothing's happening with filter 1. Wait, that's insert 1, not filter... yeah, yes, correct. Ow. Stretching. Ouchies, ouchies, my bones. Where does this go? What's this for? Oscillator 1. I'm still learning about this. This is... I don't know everything about Massive. I'm confused. Feedback. This is becoming a completely different thing again. The fact that everything just comes in afterwards. It's just a subtle little touch that I really like. And there's the slight harmonics. Ooh. I really like that. I'm going to save that. That sounds really pretty. All good. Ow. Audio, massive presets. We're gonna call you. Gentle electricity. Gentle electricity. No, Dilbar, I'm not gonna play Fortnite. This isn't a gaming stream. Get out of here. You silly, silly man. How you doing though? Aside from that. I can assume whatever the fuck I want, seeing as I've known you for forever. I've made a very pretty synth accidentally. Again. I just make pretty ones. I don't make as many other silly ones as I should. Oh, fun. What a wonderful day. On the Lord's Day. That is untrue. I know of a... I know someone who works at an aquarium. She would kick my ass in Fortnite. I don't like that one. Do I have it? Oh, I had the other one selected the entire time. It probably isn't going to sound as pretty now. I accidentally made a mistake. Wait, where is it? It was gentle electricity. That one. Okay, which means I need to have these two as a preset then. Bye, Dylan. Have fun. I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to pair these up, group these tracks. How do I put you together? Oh, you know what I do? I take this and I copy this one. Copy effects. Copy selected effects. Take it to here where I've been doing this stuff. And we paste the effects. Then we can move it back. We don't have to have that one selected, and now we can have both. Why? Why? Not both. Did I select the wrong one? Yes, I did. Remove it then, you goob. Remove. So, that one's got the general electricity. This is the one I want. Here, open you. Thank you. Then we copy you. Copy. Open you. No, open you. Yes. And then we paste you. And now. And then we save this preset. FX. Save FX chain. As. Electricity. So that I never have to do it, so never have to remake this shit. Why does it sound slightly different? Is it just because the mixing's different? Nah, I'm just forgetting to hear things. Anyway, now time to undo everything. Remove. Because this isn't what we want. As cool as this is not what I wanted. Yeah, I like that one. Then we can drop the pitch. So, we're gonna have a little fun thing over here. First, we're gonna split it off so it doesn't affect every other fucking thing I'm gonna copy. So, you bastard. You silly man. You need to extend, not like that. Stop that. Don't want it. Stop it. Stop it. We want this to extend, and then we're gonna pitch down. So, let's see how we can do that. We want massive. Is there a global pitch? I don't think there is. I might just need to do all of them at the same time. Which will be fun, I guess. Trim. Phase, shape, the frequency. We don't want ozone, we want the other thing. We want massive, there we go. Wait, I can set up a macro. How do I set up macros? And this is the first time it might actually work. Where is it? How do I set up a macro? So, pitch. Then how do I do... Oh, I'm learning. We're learning. New. No, wait. We can just make it like negative an octave, and then when we turn it up, it'll be fine. I'm a genius. I've never used a macro on massive yet. I've always just been fucking around with the baby shit. Okay, cool. This is great. Then we just need to do it slowly. No, we don't want that. This is great. I'm so happy with myself. I feel so smart, so big brain, and it even names it here. That's so good. Thank you, Reaper, for being smart. Ah, we're in a great time. No, yes. No, yes. Silly. And then we can also set shape between points. We can make it a slow start and end. Do. I might make it more than an octave. I might make it 2. Might be silly. Get cheeky with it. Which means we want it to be other things. I'm getting goofy with it again. 24. 24. No, too many. 24. 24. I kind of wanted to hold it for like a beat longer. So I need to move everything. I also need to delete you because you're in the way. I'm having fun with that. I think this might be too long. Yeah, we need it to just be 4. So split that, delete that, move this up. We're gonna split it up just so that it has. Yeah, it needs like another that many beats. It needs beats. Then you extendo. No. Yes. No. Move. Yes. All the way to the end. Yes, that's a good boy. What was the other thing that we got? And then if we like had a build up with hats, that would be cool. Yeah. I like that. That's fun. I like that. That's fun. I like that. It's fun. Okay. We have a boop and a boop. And we will no. We have another boop, and then we bring you down. Yeah, and then we get rid of you. And then there's a little ramp, and then we select the 2 points, and then we create a little shape, which we want it to be a fast end. So no, the other way around. We want to be. There's you. Okay, might need it to go for a bit longer. Du-du-du-du. And have longer ends. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Fast end. That changed nothing because I didn't have them selected. Can you on the multiple points here? There are, for some reason. Deleted. Oops, deleted. You two. You two, over there. No, not both of you now. I want to no, I want to no, yes, yes, no, yes, no. I want to fast start you to set point shape. Fast start. I think doing that for both the drums and I could just put these in a percussion thing and then do it all automatically. That would probably be easier. Do the hustle. I don't know why that got on my. I know why. I was watching Futurama earlier. Nope. We want to put you into a folder. Move tracks to a folder called percussion. Because we're organized like that and we're good. Yeah, Hotfire. It says Hotfire streams. Do you also stream music and whatnot? Doing this type of stuff, messing around, or do you stream other stuff? If you're still here, the viewer count is saying 1, and I can't tell if that's the bot. Then we can have percussion, so we take these two, move them back a quarter, a whole bar. Okay. I see. That's fair. A little spice is always good for the heart. No, wait, that's the opposite. Depends on your heart condition, I guess. Do I want that fade in, or am I happy with just the kicks? Okay, let's listen to what we got. Yeah, I mean, it's a constructive thing, and also it's just the reason I'm streaming is just so that I actually do it, and I have a goal for the end of it that I'm trying to achieve, because then I have the external pressure of, oh, people are going to watch me do this. I should probably do something. This is sounding more like a song, and that pleases me greatly. Ooh, if I chopped you up, if I chopped this boy up. Boop, 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 boop. So if I take you, split, go to here. No, have you got lock? No, you haven't got the magnetism. I kind of feel that. I'm having fun with it though. I can always just shorten it a bit, like cut it, the bend by a few bars. You're right. I need to cut it by the 4 bars that I've done it. So we will cut this bit out. Delete that. You're gonna need to move all of these. Now, select the fucker. Thank you. Oh, okay, that's not the intention, but it's cool that it does that. No, no. We want this to happen a bar earlier. Yee. Grab all of those. Can't remember what you are. Wait, that doesn't include the percussion. Okay. Why are you so big? Why are you so large? Why are you so in the way? Get out of here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You can see, but I was doing a silly little dance. We'll bring you back. No, we won't. Maybe we start the pitch down on the builder. No, we will not, because it's too extreme. Again. Maybe we just have that here. No, fuck, god damn it. Click where I... Stop going where I click and doing the things I tell you to do. To have intuition, I say, regretting immediately what will happen if the thing actually starts doing what it wants. Beam, 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 beam. Sub would be good. I think like adding a sub into the main bit would be nice. It is missing a little bit of a punch in the bass line. To me, it's missing a little something there in the below regions. I might just duplicate this. Maybe I just duplicate this. Maybe I just do the same thing. I'm just gonna duplicate you. Duplicate, not remove. Where's the duplicate button? For fuck's sake, I lose it every time. It was right underneath the remove button. Okay, then we don't need any of you. I don't want any of you. Just go away. Goodbye. Turn off all automation. Take you. Take all. No. Control all. Then. What? Where were we? D3. So we want D2. Oh yeah. I'm originally from South Africa. Yeah, that's most of my accent. I raised there until university, where I decided to go to the UK and study there / here, which it's nice enough. It's going to shit like most of other things. Piano roll. Yeah, would be cool. Oh yeah, this is now less because I moved it. Diddle-diddle-dip. Diddle-diddle-dip. Okay, let's start from the beginning again. Yeah, it's nice. It works really well. You can zoom in with everything. All the controls and everything are here at the top, which is pretty nice. You can also switch it to whatever. Oh, it does have a composition, musical notation. That's pretty sick. Oh, it even has an event list. Funky. I didn't know these. Oh, you can even change the shape of the notes. Oh, that's real customizable. This is fucking great. You can filter it. What? This is cool. Thank you for pointing out the things they're already doing. Oh my god, you can have them all visible there. Okay. I need to... Okay. Yeah, then you can quantize, like everything. You can bypass it. You can set all the parameters. You can set... It has a nice thing. Sheet music isn't scary. Sheet music's fine. Get over it. Look at it. Ooh, it's not gonna hurt you. Ooh. That is a bitch of a time signature, though. It doesn't seem to be doing the notation very well. But we'll stick to the piano roll. What I love about the quantize in this is it has reverse swing. Like, visibly. So, like, you can, like, have swing go in the other direction. I haven't had that in other doors for a while. And it's been very annoying. But yeah. You can also just set it to, like, move left, right, shrink, grow. I do wish it had more of a visual thing, but it does update in real time. So if I went for no, all notes, and then I just set it to move right, and I can change the percentage. You can see which ones get shifted. So I guess it's visual enough. But yeah, it seems there's a lot of things. Track list, I'm keeping on forever now. That stays there. And then you can minimize it, and I can just show which ones are here. Can I? What does this do? Some tracks are editable. Some tracks are editable. Is that just because I've opened up this one? If I picked other ones, would it be easier to switch between? Oh, it goes those for all of them? I'm guessing that's just not in the range. That's why, because it's like above again. Swing. Oh, swing in like music. So it happens a lot more in jazz and like big band type stuff. Swing, essentially, it displaces the second note. So normally where you'd play straight, you'd go like I have a keyboard. That's not a good synth to use for this. Let's use the lead. Whereas swing would be... You essentially just shift the one note slightly off beat to give it more of a swinging type feel. So... It's a lot of electro swing is kind of like probably the most modern rendition of it. I'm just like, Yeah, something like that. Swing is just the term for like having it a little more jazzy, a little more displaced. Okay. Not necessarily. But then again, I guess I don't know enough about music theory to talk about polyrhythms. Because, like, whether it's inherently polyrhythmic, I mean, jazz is typically quite polyrhythmic, but there's always exceptions to the rule. Because if everything's swung, nothing's swung. Maybe? Possibly? I'm gonna stick with that answer. You're too angry. We're gonna make you less distorted. No white noise. Let's do solo with these two. Okay, that works. I'm wondering if I... No. How do I hide all of you? I don't want to see all of these right now. I don't want to see all of these right now. How do I hide? How do I hide the envelopes? Hide. There's an on and off there. That's bypass. That's arm for recording. Ow. And then we have the friend that we found, that you helped me find earlier. You? No, wait, I need to select you. To actually select you to record. Silly man. Why? Oh, this is a different one. Did I get rid of it? I moved it to here. Okay, I need to work on the timing for that. But it can work. Okay. Yeah. What? What am I doing? We got to the main bit. We are technically off the first beat. So I might want to change the time signature here to 3 bars, to 3-3, and then go back to 4-4. You mean a riser before everything else comes in? I don't know. I guess it kind of like leads into it a bit more, but it already kind of feels. I guess I could just pitch it up. I'll just delete that. That kind of works. Then maybe we can extend them again. No, that's not what I wanted, you silly Billy. Over there. Make them all slightly longer so that the pitch bend is a bit more in effect, and then that could... Make the last one a full. Doo-doo-dee-dee. Bo-ba-ba-dee. If we make them all. No, I like the spaces. Then I want where would one of these gone. Get out of here. No, but it needs something. I'm guessing just crashes? Crashes might be nicer. I've got drum labs. Let's fucking use drum labs. We don't want that selected. We want the other thing selected. How is there a quick way for me to just deselect another guy and only record this one? I like drums. Drums are fun. No. Oh. Big buzz on the phone. Oh, for God's sake. Nah. I will check things momentarily. We will do all the important things after the stream. I still want the hats. I want the hats to have their little volume increase then. So it feels like they're coming in. Yeah. Then we want fast. Nope, I haven't got both selected. I do not, because I'm a goob. I don't always make sure, but I kind of go off feel. So like if something sounds a bit off, I tend to check it out a bit more. Because I do feel like you can get lost in the thing of like once you get used to that tone being there. Someone that would have to point it out and then you'd have to like get used to it not sounding with the weird tuning. But I do notice a difference between like tuning of percussion and things. It's very minor, and it's something that you kind of like people almost hear subconsciously more than anything, and it's something that like you need to train your ears to kind of pick out. Like a lot of little nuances, just like something sounds a bit funky. Oh, what am I doing? I was switching this to get between. We wanted fast. Fast end. No, fast start. Fast start. Now on. No, I don't want both selected. Let me pick others. Stop it. No. Okay. The tuning would mostly matter for like toms and like snare hits than anything, or wood blocks and cowbells. Those are the kind of percussion sounds that can like sound out of place if they're not like in tune with stuff. Um, do I want the kicks there? Yes. I think I've made a mistake in how I've designed a lot of these sounds. Because all of them are very panning and filling everything and unison and in both ears all the time. And I feel like that's ruining the effect of. Because if I take this one now, and I made the unison. It sounds very lackluster and mid. But if I made it unison like this. I think I need to mess around with the panning a bit more. Can I change the voicing? Can I automate the voicing? Can I? Is there a way to me to do that? Can I? Is that one of the envelopes I can have? Is that one of the things I can do? Please? Oscillator, modulation, filter, master, more, crossfade, modulation, envelope. Uni pitch, vibrate, glide time, EQ, mods, amp, bypass, master, oscillators, filters, inserts, unison. No, why does it disappear? This does the unison spread. If I turn that off. I like messing around with that. Okay, I'll add an automation for that as well, because I like that. I like how the shenanigans happens when my headphones. It's probably not going to be nearly as noticeable on speakers, but yeah, I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. I like how it sounds, and if I like it, what else? Spread. Spread them. What? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oopsies. Move you up. I'm gonna. Is it off now? It's off now. Okay, cool. Wrong thing. Dun, dun. I think I have it on the other ones as well, which might be a problem later, but we'll see. I might be able to fix it. Oh, I wish I could do the use spread pan on and off and just making it stereo. Can I? I wish I could do this thing. Checks if you can do this thing. Wait. Is that how many voices I can do? That is. I can just change the unison. Okay, that's cool. That's dope. That's fun. That's great. Oh, and I can just attach this to that, I guess. Okay. So middle is mono. And then, yes. Unison. Spread. Cool. Then I can automate that. Macros are great. Macros are great. Okay, then we also want that to be shown then, so we want macro 2 to be active. Oh, I'm getting so good at this automation thing. Yippee! Oh, we kind of just want this maxed, don't we? No. Yes. Thank you. Nah. What's the time? Okay, it's 12:30. And put that down. No. Yes. Yes. The issue is that inverts it, so we want that to be slower. No, wait, but that goes based off where I set the macro. So if I look at the macro now, it should be at not the lowest. It should now be at the lowest. Now it's at 0 again, and there's bypassing, so that's great. This is fine. might just need the first bump. Because it does feel like it's not hitting enough. So if I split it there, and then Alt M. I don't think I'm gonna finish the song today. Just a little hunch. I don't think I'm gonna finish the song today based on the general vibe and at the current time and how everything's not happening right now. I think that happening twice and then something new happening would be good. Just fucking random snare. Let's take ourselves off of that. Doesn't really work. It's almost like a mosquito more than fucking electricity. It's missing something. Don't know what it is. Oh yes, because I needed to bring the unison back in. I'm working on it! On you, the fucking sub bass. What are you doing? He's very quiet. T-tube? Tube. Tube. Just made a very bad sub. Can I just get... Whoa. How have I done this? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out. It's a little too wobbly. Why is it so wobbly? Everything's muted. Don't make me deaf. Hurry. What's causing that? What's causing the warble? Is it just because it's bent? Maybe. Oh. I was like, what the fuck are you fighting with? Oh, that is unpleasant. I need to undo everything before I did that. Yeah, I think it's because I got it set to sine harmonic. But let's just do a quick save with everything that I do have so that we don't end up removing it. Okay. So we've got... Does it have just regular sine? Saw, smooth square, sine, polysaw. Can I just get regular sine? Sine triangle, multiplex sine formant. Let's solo you. Sounds cool, not what I want. I would like a regular sine, please. Any other song? This would be great. I guess sine tri is the closest I'm gonna get. Hmm. Ow. That's the subtlest of it. I've got a headache from all the high frequencies that I've been hearing right now. Okay, that's very deep without the tube. Too much feedback. If we just did some... That is very fair, Outfire. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining and all the tips and input you've given. You really helped quite a bit today. And yeah, I hope your power comes on soon. And Godspeed, soldier. And yeah, good luck with everything. Sleep well. You too. I will get this sub working. Ding 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 ding. I might mute these ones. This is close enough. We will... I'm going to save this as a preset because I should have done, saved what I had before. Sub, question mark, not there. It will be in the audio. This should really pop up on the other side. Massive presets. Sub, question mark. Sub, question mark. And I'm going to undo everything I did. Does it undo the save? Hopefully not. I wonder how far back the... Then we will duplicate you. And then we'll delete everything in this. No, not everything, just these ones. Then we will load the effect. Because I'm smart like that. Because I'm smart like that. Smart like that. Ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-ba-ba-dee-boo. Changing your unison. I don't like it. Hmm. I think, well, it is now 1 o'clock. I'm going to have to call it here, unfortunately. We have made progress. We have not finished the song. I was probably a bit too ambitious in thinking I would finish it. But we've made progress, and it is slightly more of a song now. And here's the results. Why does it seem like some bit is louder? Still missing something. I don't know if it's like... Let's see if it's that. It is in that region. But yeah. I also might need to just throw in some chord changes because I'm starting to get sick of this. Just slightly. But yeah, we have made progress, and that is the important thing. And I hope that the main takeaway you get from this is that any step forward is any step forward is progress, regardless of how big or how small it is. And as long as you're working towards something, that's good. And always be happy to take a pointer from people whenever you can. But that will be me for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this musical adventure. You truly are the most devious bastard in New York City. And with that little vocal stim, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all on Monday for hopefully some thiefiness. Goodbye!